On a Lando and Tanis stay-at-home husband and wife focus of white chocolate ganache. Today is Tuesday, November. I keep getting the months wrong. Sorry. It's December still. I'm struggling with December this year. It's Tuesday, December 2025. Here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ruminate about a Lando and Tanis stay-at-home husband and wife focus of white chocolate ganache. This could include aspects such as consumption and ingredient sourcing to make our own at home. Yes, he's very much a chef, and I have minor. I went to a blue ribbon cooking school down on Lake Union here in the Seattle area, and so he gets to school me further. We are both. I'm a stay-at-home wife and he is a stay-at-home husband. So we can think of it as like, so we're both stay-at-homers. We live together. What's our focus as a couple? White chocolate, ganache. So ganache is like, so I've shown some like of the Lindor truffles on this channel, and they have a filling, and it's kind of a smooth, like thick filling. It's called a ganache. And so our focus is that. Both are like, do we go and eat tasty items that may have white chocolate ganache? Does it say white chocolate, but it doesn't have ganache? Then do we find ingredients to make our own? And do we make like sourcing, and then we do like blind sourcing and make our own? So like sometimes tuned in sourcing, sometimes not. I just make it a focus. Maybe it's like one of those things that it could flare up as like every day or like 10 times a day, you know? But like then it could also be like months between doing a white chocolate something. But like an undercurrent. And I bring this up for my Lando Norris, because 24 years ago there was this card shop, and we and had like small gifts, and had cards, and had balloons that you could get, or the customers could get, and it had a little part of the display had truffles. And I'm like, oh, I love white chocolate, and I like 24 years ago I loved white chocolate. It has not changed. And I loved truffles for the ganache filling. And in the store they had toy cars. So, and like one brand of toy car is Hot Wheels. And I remember looking at those and being like, I can't get that because I'm a girl. And if I get it, I'm okay. I could get it because my parents are okay with me. Like my sister and I kind of like, my sibling and I, we both like, my parents weren't like imposing of we had to like a certain thing or not, and I was like, but I'm gonna get it, and or like and then, you know, I'm gonna get like, why did you get that? You're a girl, from somewhere else. And I was like, you know, I don't want, but I was like looking at it and I was like, watch like there be some big deal car racing like sport or something, and I'm not gonna know the name of it. I don't think I can name any sort of car racing sport, honestly. This was 24 years ago. And I'm approximately 32 years of age now. And so, and it was like, it's gonna be, and they're all gonna say, oh, they ended up in that sport because they were watching that sport, but in reality, they ended up in that sport because they all had toy cars that they played with. And I'm like looking at it on the shelf in this gift shop, the gift card shop. We called it the card shop. And I was like, my guy. And they're all going to be there. It's going to be a rigged system. Everybody's going to have started their, you know, car racing career with playing with toy cars. I'm like, except for one. And that one's going to be my guy. That's going to be my soulmate. And it's going to be the guy who, it didn't start with playing with cars. No, he wished it had started with playing with cars. Where it started was where I was in the card shop. And he wanted to buy the car. And he had to fight to get the car. To just buy the car. So he's going to be a car racer because he played with cars, same as everybody else, but there's more. It's a more robust story. In addition to the playing with the cars, there was the fight to get the car. He's going to be the only one. And he's the only one. That's my Lando. So, and why does that relate? They sold chocolate truffles in the card shop where I thought of this 24 years ago. So that's on a Lando and Tanis stay-at-home husband and wife focus of white chocolate ganache.